So feel free to keep your phones on. If anybody happens to think of any funny jokes, feel free to shoot them over to me. You might crash and burn over here. I'm sure you do, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you. So I met Christine through work. She had trained one of my training classes, and immediately you could tell that she was a very intelligent, thoughtful, just great person to be around, understanding, patient. With some of the training classes you see, you definitely test your patience. And she's certainly a great match for our friend here, Butler. I would call you Dave, but it feels really weird. I met Dave, I think it was my sophomore year in college. Our friend Bodoff brought him over to my sketchy basement apartment in Gorham one night. And we hung out, and ever since then, we've just kind of been inseparable. Started a band, and Butler came to all the shows, and it kind of morphed into, hey, Dave's coming, let's have him like turn up the vocals if needs to be. We had the sketchiest setup ever. It was like two tiny little boards that were like taped together, basically, and that morphed into him doing the sound for us for years down in Gravity, always making us sound good. So I started to kind of think about, all the things that we've been through in the past 2 decades together, mostly what we could remember. So it was a pretty long list, and then I realized that I should probably separate the things that we should talk about in front of mixed company and things that we should not. So I did start making lists. So this is the list of things that we should not talk about today. And then, so here's my list of the thing that we can talk about. So it all started out, another one of our good buddies, Harry, had gone to northern Vermont for some strange, he was a skier. He went to northern Vermont to ski. And we decided it was a great idea to hop into a 15-year-old really sketchy Volkswagen Golf and drive to northern Vermont, spend the night, hang out. And that was great. We hung out. Next morning, we hit the road. It was snowing. There's probably 6 inches, 8 inches of snow on the ground coming through the mountains. And we stopped at a gas station, and then we walked out, and the car wouldn't start. So we're stranded at this random, fairly shady gas station in northern Vermont. And the one thing that really sticks out in my mind is that, I look back on the memory and I just don't hate it, Like, you're stuck in a gas station with some guy for 8 hours. They had actually changed shifts. So the one cashier that was there while we were waiting for a tow truck or our buddy to come get us, they changed over and they actually had a conversation about us because we were just sitting in there. Like, yeah, these guys are cool. They haven't tried to steal anything. They have a ride coming eventually. We don't know when. About it was 8 or 9 hours we sat there. And then, so our buddy came and grabbed us, towed the sketchy Volkswagen back to Portland, which for some reason, as soon as it came off the tow truck, it started immediately. I have no idea why. But, looking back on a situation like that you could just think, man, this is just the most horrible thing. Like, it was actually a great time. And I think that's really a testament to what kind of man Dave is. You make the best with what you got. You love with all your heart. You look at all your friends as family, including everybody here, I'm sure. And we just love you, man. And like I said, from me, everybody down this table, everybody you see here, I'm sure considers you a brother. And we love you, and we obviously all agree that you made a great choice in a wife. So congratulations to the new bride and groom, and in honor of Butler's Irish heritage, got a quick little Irish toast, so let's all raise our glasses. May your troubles be less and your blessings more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. We love you, man.